to another video. It is me, Desiree. Yes, I dyed my hair and I know my hairline looks crazy right now. I literally did it this morning and I'm trying to camouflage all the spots that I didn't do that well. But I find with a couple of washes and as your hair grows out just a little bit, it'll look a lot better, especially around the hairline. It won't look so bright. But I also feel like anytime I've had red hair, it makes my skin look so different. I know it probably doesn't look too different on camera, but I feel like it pulls the redness and like accentuates it a little more for my skin. And then also my dark circles, I feel like darker. It's kind of weird, like hair color changes your skin. It's kind of weird. Anyway, it's time for Shop My Stash for June. I'm super excited to do this video. And of course I'm gonna put all these on as we go. But the palette I picked out is the Anastasia and Jackie Aina palette. So this palette came out a couple of years ago. It's very pretty and I don't remember why I bought it. I think at the time I was really into trying to collect all the Anastasia palettes, even though I don't use them that often. The only one I use a lot is the Modern Renaissance palette. And the other ones I never used, but I felt like this weird thing, like I wanted to collect them all for some reason. Anyway, this was everybody's favorite palette. Everybody loved this palette. It looks really pretty, the color selection is really nice, but every time I wore this, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it blended, I didn't like the colors, I didn't like the pigmentation. I don't know what it was, I just didn't like it, but everybody likes it. I don't think one person ever said out loud that they hated this palette. So this is what I chose to use this month, and I'm kind of excited to see how it works now because it's been a couple of years that I've used this. And I'm guessing like my skills and my tastes have changed since then, so I'm really excited to use this palette today. But let's blindly pick some stuff. So let me open the bronzer drawer. Let's go to the back. Let me just feel around. I'm trying not to feel too much because I know I'll recognize the packaging, you know? I looked a little bit. Okay. Ooh, another Hard Candy one. This is the Hard Candy Just Glow Matte Bronzer. I really like this a lot. I don't know if they still sell this. I want to say they do. Haven't used this lately, so cool. Good bronzer. You know which one I'm going to go for? This. The Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is one that I haven't used in a very long time. It's a little duo highlighter. One side is really subtle and the other one has a ton of shimmer in it, almost glittery. And I haven't used this in a really long time. I'm gonna use that. I think I use the highlighters a lot, so there wasn't like anything in there I thought was neglected. The blush, on the other hand. Well, I thought I was going to blindly pick the products, but for some reason I keep picking things that I use regularly. So I'm gonna pick this. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. I actually did a review on this when it came out, and I haven't used it very much since then. I just have so much blush and I love a lot of them. I love to rotate through products, but I need to definitely give this one some more love. So yeah, I picked 6 blushes, but I'm gonna use those this month. I'm kind of excited about that. And the primer, I'm gonna go for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Is it supposed to be like that? Doesn't it look like cloudy or old? Is it supposed to be that dark? I don't know. I genuinely don't remember buying this or why I have a full size. I really don't remember. But for some reason I have this, and why do I have this? I don't remember how this came into my possession. I truly don't, but I'm gonna use it. We'll see if it still works because I feel like it looks aged. But you know what? I'm gonna do the palette first because I guarantee this is gonna have some fallout. And I'm actually really excited to use this. I'm hoping that it's different than it used to be and that I'm going to really enjoy it. And unfortunately, this palette is no longer available. I was actually browsing Anastasia's website recently and none of their palettes are available anymore. The only one they still sell is the Soft Glam and the Modern Renaissance. But every other palette, they've stopped selling them, which I think is weird. So if you see an Anastasia palette floating around at TJ Maxx or something, that's probably going to be your only chance to get one. I think I'm going to go for Supreme and then Pinker, and then on the lids, this one here called Sponsored. I'm going to go for that. Just something kind of hopefully easy. Well, if that isn't the prettiest pink. Uh-oh. I think I like it. Okay, let me grab a smaller brush. Okay, I'm gonna go for that one there called Pinker. Oh, and I guess they do sell all of the Norvina palettes, like those big ones. They do still sell all of those palettes, which is weird that they kept those then, but not any of the Anastasia palettes. It's kind of weird because I feel like the Anastasia ones were very, very popular. But they kept those other ones that look all the same. They all look exactly the same. They're really, really big. They have way too many colors. I don't know. I'm not a fan of those ones. Even though I've never tried one, I have no interest. I really like that color. It goes really well with the pink. That one called Pinker. It looks a little bit maroon. Just really, really nice. I'm gonna get a little more of the pink one, Supreme. Just gonna add a little bit more of that light pink back in there. Okay, and then this one here called Sponsored. Ooh. This looks like a really pretty, like blue, brown, green, like Urban Decay Lounge, or the MAC one. I think MAC's is just called blue, brown, right? Pigment or something like that. Never tried that one. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna like this palette. I think I'm gonna love it, actually. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It pulls really green. I don't know if it goes with the pink that much. I'm gonna have to do it on the other side though. Maybe I can add something else on top of it, because I don't know if it goes with the pink, like the green and the pink. I just don't like green and pink together that much. Nice! Oh my gosh, I'm really liking the way it's coming out. All right, let's do a little bit of this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I mean, it smells fine, but I really don't remember where I got it. Like, I don't remember buying it, and it looks like it's been used a lot. And I know I had this primer before, but it was like a mini that I used. I don't know. I know there's some makeup that I forget about and that I don't like use a lot, but I remember buying it and using it. But this, I genuinely don't know where it came from. But I have it, I'm gonna use it. You know what, it feels fine. This is a very tacky primer. It's not as tacky as the e.l.f., like e.l.f.'s version of this one, but it's a little tacky, a little sticky. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. Oh, I forgot to pick out a foundation. You know what I'm gonna use? The It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is another one that I pulled out and I intended to use it, but I never actually did, because the one day I did use it, it was very, very pink. It was so pink on my face. I felt like I had a floating head that was completely pink. I noticed it all day long, but I never used it again, because I don't know if it was just a one-off that day. Maybe it wasn't pink. So you know what? I'm gonna pull this out. Did I even show it to you? It's this one right here. The It Cosmetics CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream SPF 50. I think it's nice that the SPF is in there, but ooh, this smells good. I forget how good this smells. Like lemon. It smells so lovely. I wouldn't use this as SPF. Like, don't skip your SPF and then put this on thinking that you're gonna be protected. I mean, it's nice that it's in there and I'm sure it's adding some protection, but unless you're using a huge glob, you're not gonna get a full face of SPF 50 like you would if you were putting on sunscreen. So I can see this oxidizing like right before my eyes. Can you notice it? Okay. Oh yeah, that's that tone. Okay. What shade is this? Fair Light. It does have a pinky tone, like it's transforming right on my face. But I feel like it might be one of those things I can make work. You know, if I do some bronzer on the neck and stuff, I don't think it looks too crazy, but I gotta keep an eye on the pinkness. Does it kind of get pink throughout the day? A little Kulfi Main Match Concealer under the eyes. And then I'm gonna shop my stash for, I don't really have that many concealers left. Watch, let me show you everything I have. this is it. These are all of my concealers. I really edited them down, and when I decluttered recently, I got rid of everything that was not the correct shade. Everything that was too light, too dark, that I never used because it just looked wrong all the time. Decluttered all of them, gave them to people at work. They love them a lot. But I don't have that many, and I do feel like I rotate through these all the time. So not gonna pick any one in particular to focus on this month. Just kind of see how I feel. And the foundation's pretty high coverage. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of concealer if I'm using this every day. All right, let's throw in a little of the Becca Hydro Mist powder. I'm just really, really loving loose powder lately. I don't know what it is, but I think this one is what really reinvigorated my love for loose powder, the Hard Candy Chilling Wonder one. And I almost pulled out a different one. I was gonna pull out the Milk Makeup Blur powder, whatever that one is. But I'm just really liking using this, and I feel like if I use it on a regular basis, I could use it up. And it's really nice. I don't feel like you can overdo it. This is one that I feel like if I see at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I would probably buy another one. I think it's lovely and so sad Becca is no longer with us. Bronzer, let's do the Hard Candy Just Glow, a matte bronzer with mango butter. I don't know if they still make this one either, but I'm kind of excited to try something new because I've been using the Ulta Beauty Faux Glow Matte Bronzer all month. This one's really cool toned. This one is really warm and kind of red and orange. And I'm kind of excited to have a different tone to pick from. And one thing I really love, I mean, I love everything about shopping my stash, but one thing I really love, don't look at my stained ears. They'll tone down with a couple washes. Anyway, one thing I love about shopping my stash is having all these products in the drawer. So I put all of them in here, and I know every day what I have available, what I'm gonna use. Because whenever I tend to put everything back right away, the next day comes, I'm getting ready for work, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna use? I know, I have such a hard life, right? But I like having just like a set thing. I'm using this, already know, and it makes the morning go a little, like, not quicker, but it makes the choices a lot easier. All right, I love it. I really am excited to use this. It's such a different color than I've been used to. This is the one I have been using. Really, really like muted and toned down, and this is the one I'm bringing in. So something different, something nice, a little more like red and orange, which I love. Let's go in, let me find a clean brush. That one's clean. I tend to just like flick it like this, and if any powder flies off, then I know it's not a clean brush. Fenty Beauty Lightning Dust Fire Crystal Highlighter. I think I'm gonna go for the one called Fire Crystal. That's the one I rarely used whenever I would reach for this. Because I just remember it being so glittery. Like, it's really natural. There's both swatches there, you could hardly see them. But I'm gonna go for that one. Why not? Okay. Am I crazy? Why didn't I like this? This looks so nice. It does have a little bit of sparkle in it, but it's not glittery. It's just nice. And it's not sparkle that I think is gonna like distract, unless I'm crazy. Ooh, I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I picked this up. How funny, I'm worried about the sparkle in here distracting, but I have pink eyeshadow on. All right, another thing I'm super excited to use this month is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. Look how beautiful this packaging is. It's so, so lovely. And you get 6 blushes in here. And let's see. I don't really remember the formula on these, but I want to say the darker ones are going to be kind of pigmented. I think this one's clean. What do I want to go for? You know what blushes I'm so excited to get? The new ones from Dior. The small ones. I want those all. I want all of them. I kind of want to do this one right here, called Stargaze. I was just saying having red hair makes my face look more red, and then with the blush I'm like putting it all back where the redness was that I covered up with the foundation. I don't know what it is. I'm just really loving blush. There's something about putting it right here that I can't stop doing. I love it so much. right, looks nice. I'm really excited to use this palette this month. All right, let's throw on some brows. Okay, while the brows dry, I think on the lower lash line, you know what I'm gonna do? I kind of want to go for that purple one there called Big Wig, right there on the lower lash line. I never use the product mirror to put the makeup on. I don't know why that is, but I feel like I should start using the mirrors that are in the products I'm buying. Because then whenever I have something that's not in, that doesn't have a mirror, I'm like, why doesn't this have a mirror? Even though I never use them. This is the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. I just poured it into another bottle. It's almost empty too, but I really love this one a lot. But I just don't like the bottle that it's in. The sprayer doesn't really work that well. Okay, I wasn't going to shop my stash for a mascara because I feel like I rotate through them pretty well, and the one that I'm so crazy about right now is from the Balm. It's the Balm Nuit mascara. This gives me everything I want in a mascara. But one that I think I'm going to reach for this month, or make an effort to reach for, is this one from gxve. It's the Can't Stop Staring mascara. I was so crazy about finding this, and then once I found it and I started using it, I was like, it's fine. It's fine. It didn't blow my mind, but I think this month I'm gonna really work on using this one. So it's okay. I am gonna put on primer with it though. Of course, the Maybelline Sky High primer. I just feel like this one just works a little better with the primer. Because otherwise it's just a little like, okay, it's okay. Didn't blow my mind, and it didn't want me to, I didn't want to like keep reaching for it, you know? Oh my gosh, I forgot this is a primer, not a mascara. I was like building it up all crazy. Let it dry just for a sec. It does separate really well just because of this wand has all these like little comb type bristles on it. And it does really help like comb through the lashes, coat everything. But I don't know, just didn't blow me away. And I think because my expectations were so high, because I was so crazy about buying it, that once I got it, it could never meet my expectations. They were just out of this world high. Guess that looks okay. They look very pushed up. They look almost like they're curled a little bit. I wonder if this has any curling abilities. I better look into that. But I am gonna find a lower lash mascara to wear today because I think lower lashes will work with this. But I think I'm just gonna go for the Balm Nuit. I'm still trying to find a really good, I mean, I could just easily repurchase the Maybelline Sky High mascara and use on the lower lashes, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to try something new. But this one's working good. The Balm Nuit, it does seem to work good on the lower lashes. I wore it yesterday and I was in and out of the hot car all day and it didn't smear, smudge at all. It was pretty nice. But that is it. That is my Shop My Stash makeup look for this month. I'm really excited about these products. I'm gonna keep an eye on the foundation though and see if it does start turning a little pink on me, but I'm really excited to use this month and get some use out of it. I gotta put it in here because I'm gonna forget. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer, this felt good today, but for some reason I feel like it's old, especially because I can't remember where it came from, but I'll use it. The Fenty Highlight, I can't believe I ever thought this was too sparkly because it looks perfection. And I'm really excited to use the two palettes I pulled out, the blush palette and the Jackie Aina palette. I really like the way this eye look came together super quickly, and I think I'm gonna love this palette this month. And of course the Lunar Beauty blush palette. Looking forward to that too. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know some products you are shopping your stash for this month. I would love to know what they are. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.